Dear Mr. Carroll, the average 7-year-old is 47.6 inches tall. I know you find your ways around that by feeding her cookies, making her drink whatever bottle you handed her, making her something to look at, and something small enough to cast away when you're done. I know about you, and I know her. You are another charming man who signs his photographs of children with a fake name. You are another man bringing his fantasies to life. She is another girl who does not understand what you made of her. Dear Mr. Carroll, I read your book on the floor when I was 8 and so drugged up I couldn't multitask well enough to sit on a chair while I let your words float through me. They stomped through me, they packed themselves into my brain and leaked out my ears. I didn't know how to hold on to her. She was always running in no direction. I know what it means when diaries from age 12 are missing. I threw mine out too. I broke pens, blotting out names and places. I broke the spines of notebooks until they looked like they'd been battered in libraries for years. They looked grubby and loved, like no one was hurt by them. They looked like children poured through them cross-legged by the bookshelf. The girl in them lingered, even if she didn't want to. Dear Mr. Carroll, do you think your Alice saw herself in the looking glass? Did she look just like the pictures people drew, just like the pictures you took? Was she Alice, or Alice slightly to the left, refracted from your books instead of reflected? Did she see another world through the glass, one without you in it? Could she make eye contact with herself, or was she always looking over her shoulder? You couldn't leave her anything, could you? You couldn't leave her alone, could you? Did she understand the things you said? The names of made-up monsters and places where no one at home knows you're missing and everyone there knows you don't belong, where everyone talks in riddles and laughter and danger switch at your whims. Dear Mr. Carroll, I know you didn't think about the average 7-year-old. Just her. Just Alice, just one little girl, but we all knew. And I was 8, sure, barely a difference in reading level. The average 8-year-old is 50.5 inches tall. I didn't like your book, but she's grown on me.